My name is Erika, a high school sophomore attending the local Soprano High School. The reason why an average high school student is making lunch in the morning is...
Hey, Erika!
Mom!
Lazy. At least make lunch quickly.
You mean slow? This problem could be solved if you make it for me in the first place.
What are you talking so high and mighty about? Don't you understand your own position? I'm lending you the kitchen, so at least be thankful. Come on, Haru-chan is waiting for you, so get out of the way.
You're always only cooking for Haru, so cook for me too.
If there's anything left, sure, I'll put it over there so eat it whenever you want.
Mom!
Yes, Haru-chan, wait a minute. Get out of the way. Come home early today too. You don't have time to play, understood?
I understand. I'll get out soon. I have a younger sister in 5th grade who is several years younger than me. Her name is Haru. She was born sickly, so she stays at home a lot. My parents dote on my sister so much that all they talk about is her. On the other hand, with that attitude towards me, my parents are clearly harassing me. For example, my mom basically only makes lunch on days that Haru has lunch too. Even if she makes lunch, Haru's lunch is cute with decorations while mine is skimpy and plain. That's why I make my own lunch on days when Haru doesn't have school. Thanks to that, I can cook and I can study without my parents complaining. But I've never been praised for it. It's not only that. Haru is sickly, but she's been recommended to learn all kinds of lessons and taken to experience classes. But I'm not even allowed to participate in club activities because I have to take care of Haru. Ever since I had a sister named Haru, my priority in the family has always been at the bottom. But I'm used to being harassed by my parents by now. Hurry! I need to change my clothes for school. Huh? My uniform is not here. Mom! Where did you put my uniform?
Oh, your uniform? It looked dirty, so I'm washing it.
I'll be wearing that today. I can't go to school without that.
Oh, really? I guess I was limp.
You mean inattentive? Oh no, I need to hurry. Parental harassment was a daily occurrence. Even going to school was a challenge. One afternoon. Huh? While I was doing my homework after arriving home from school, I received a line message from my friend. Oh, it's Karin. Karin and I go to the same high school. We're good friends.
Erika! Good job, Samantha Tavis!
How hyper is she?
It's days before the exam. Why don't we go study at the cafe in front of the station?
Cafe? I want to go, but...
I guess your mother won't allow you.
But we'll be studying, so maybe she'll allow you if I just don't tell where. Okay, I'll just tell my mom that I'll attend the study meeting. Okay. Cafe! I'm so excited! Big sis? Are you going to play somewhere? Haru! Don't come in without permission. You're going out to play, aren't you? No, I'll go to study. Good for you. Don't talk to me like that. She monitors me again. It seemed like Haru was always monitoring me. It's creepy because she hides and looks at me and then shuts up. She should just tell me if she has any complaints. Haru and I rarely talk to each other, and we were both very cold about it. Weekend.
Good job for you, Erika. You got your parents' permission. You've done a great job of expanding your territory.
Why Jujutsu Kaisen all of a sudden? Karin and I headed to the cafe to study. I couldn't tell her that we'll be studying at a cafe, so I just told her that I'm going to a study meeting. But they still didn't like it, so they would never have given me permission to go to the cafe. My house is not that far from the train station. I thought that she won't find out if I just come home early. When I arrived home, something unexpected happened.
Stop screwing around!
It seemed like my mom's acquaintance saw me at the cafe. She thought I was lying and got furious.
What if Haruchang falls when you're playing? You said school, so I permitted you. Haruchang is sicker and more important than you.
Why does she get so upset when a high school student studies at a cafe? I was so angry that I almost cried because she's being unreasonably angry to me.
You're the one who needs to stop screwing up.
What? Why am I the only one who needs to always feel this way? You and Dad weren't like this before Haru was born. Haru shouldn't have been born in the first place.
Hey, what are you saying?
Blood rushed to my head and I couldn't help but say those words. It was shortly after this that Haru collapsed at home and had to be hospitalized in an emergency. Haru collapsed while my parents were out shopping for groceries. I noticed what happened and called the ambulance, but her condition was worse than expected and she was hospitalized. Haru! Haru! Haru collapsed for psychological reasons.
It's your fault! You should have been the one who collapsed.
I was blamed by my parents who weren't at home a lot. I too was concerned about what I had said to Haru that day when I heard that the reason was stress. They're not here again. Ever since Haru got hospitalized, my parents didn't come home. Mom doesn't cook food nor do chores. I had to do everything by myself. But Haru doesn't monitor me anymore. That day when I went to the cafe, Haru probably told Mom I should probably hurry and finish homework, then call Kani. When I arrived home and do my homework, hey, where are my textbooks?
Textbooks? Oh, are you talking about those heavy garbage? I threw them away. You'll go play again if you have those books, right?
What did you just say?
They were so heavy, so you should thank me.
My parents' harassment escalated when Haru got hospitalized. My textbooks are gone. What should I do? That said, I too was curious about Haru's hospitalization. That day, I said mean things to Haru, so I didn't converse with Haru. Part of me thought maybe it was my fault when I heard it was caused by stress. I should probably go visit her at the hospital. On the weekend, I decided to visit Haru for the first time. So this is Haru's hospital room. What are they talking about? That's where I would hear the most unbelievable conversation.
Haru-chan, what a pity. It's all your sister's fault. I wish she would just disappear.
Because everything is my sister's. Huh? Me? What I heard was bad language that I could not believe my ears. What's more is that Haru was agreeing to them. I've heard my parents say many times, but this is the first time I've heard Haru speak ill of me. Just as I thought, Haru also hates me. My parents and sister, they're all speaking ill of me. Frankly, I was at my limit. I thought of a revenge, but first, I need evidence that my family is my enemy. That's when it hit me. I decided to set up a recording device in Haru's hospital room to record family conversations. Nani? With this, I will definitely get evidence that my family is my enemy, and I'll also be able to hear their true opinions. I'm sure when I collect it tomorrow, it will be chock full of my snide remarks. Honestly, I didn't want to listen to it, but thinking how I could possibly getting my shot with it, I look forward to it instead. The next day, after collecting the recording device, I decided to listen to it in my room. Then, an unbelievable conversation was being recorded.
Haru-chan, how pitiful. I'm sorry. It was my fault for leaving you in Erika's care. Why do you have to go through this? I wish Erika was the sickly one.
Just as suspected, I knew that it contained them speaking ill of me. When I listened to it again, it was depressing. You're wrong! Huh? I was shocked when Haru shouted. It's all thanks to my sister. I told you several times already. Why don't you understand? Haru in the recording device was angrier than I've ever heard of. Mom, you told me to keep quiet, but I've had enough already. I'm thankful that you're taking good care of me, but Big Sis is not at fault. Why won't you listen to me?
Who wouldn't believe what you say?
You're acting like Nobita's grandmother. Please, let me get along with Big Sis. That was the first time I heard of Haru's real feelings. I couldn't keep quiet anymore, so I headed to the hospital with a recording device in hand and questioned the three of them. Hey, is this true? Then Haru, who was sitting beside my parents, started talking. Yes, Big Sis, it's true. Mom and Dad told me to not get along well with you.
We were worried that you might have bad influence over Haru.
But I really wanted to get along well with you. Haru? The truth is, I've always looked up to you. You're able to do anything, and you have many friends. I kept looking up at you, who was as strong as Mom. Haru, I didn't know. Then, when our parents saw Haru crying...
Sorry, Haru-chan. No need to cry that much.
Even pandas cry. Panda? Jujutsu Kaisen? So, Mom, can I get along well with Big Sis now?
Okay.
What? Yippee! Big Sis, I'm really sorry. Haru, next time, please make lunch for me too. Yours looks so delicious. Also, I want to play with your friends. Haru, calm down. After that, Haru scolded my parents for what they've done to me. My parents who doted on Haru were depressed after being scolded. Promise me you'd never do anything horrible to Big Sis anymore. Uni?
Understood.
After that, Haru was able to leave the hospital in good health. She still has days when she can't go to school, but she seems to be doing better than before. Waking up early together and making lunch together has now become a routine. Big Sis, you don't know how to put the gourmet tablecloth on? Doraemon, the cat-like robot, is not here with us. My parents, although still cold to me, stopped mentioning our closeness. Maybe it's because Haru scolded them to not harass me or yell at me anymore. They were probably in shock when Haru scolded them. They no longer got angry with me for being difficult, so I live a carefree life now. I maybe even missed it a little. My sister and I have become very close, and we have been spending more time together to make up for what we have lost. I don't know this.
Erika, I don't know too.
I wanna go home now. I'm going to listen to Haru's requests from now on.